This episode isn't about politics or about the truth. It's about precision. The F word demands it.
You're listening to Daily Sip with Marcel, giving you morning moments of insight, laughter, and a little something to stir the soul.
Yeah. What's up, my thirsty little sippers? Welcome back to Daily Sip with Marcel, and honestly, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted from pretending that we are all just vibes and energy. Look, I love a good mystery. Who killed Jean Bonnet? Why does my ex still watch my Instagram stories? Why do I keep buying those low-rise jeans when I have a human torso? Those are the mysteries. You know what shouldn't be a mystery? Sports, specifically women's sports. And my friends, I've done it. I've cracked the code. I've solved the great gender caper of 2026. So put down that matcha, my friends, because the answer is literally in your high school biology textbook that you used as a coaster. Today is January 14th, 2026, and I'm about to rebrand women's sports and maybe men's sports too. Listen to this. Take a big gulp from that cup. We've been using wrong words. We're out here arguing about women, this, and men, that, and everyone is getting their feelings hurt. Women is a vibe. It's a social construct. It's a state of mind when you've had 3 mimosas and, man, I feel like a woman comes on the jukebox. Yeah, but female is a science, honey. It's biology. It's chromosomal. That's how your plumbing works, my friends. And male, that's a biological counterpart. The mystery of fairness in sports isn't a mystery if we just hit the select all button and change the terminology. If we stop saying women's sports and start saying female sports, the confusion evaporates like my dignity at a karaoke bar. It's not about exclusion. It's about accuracy, my friends. Accuracy. Now, I know what you're thinking. Marcel, why are we being such a nerd about labels? Just let people live. Yeah, live, people. Yes. But trust me, I want everyone to live their best life. But when it comes to medicine, law, and policy, we need to know who is who. If I go to the doctor for a sharp pain in my side, I don't want them to treat me based on my gender identity or my favorite Taylor Swift era. I want them to treat me based on my male physiology. Yes, my friends, in medicine, men and women have different heart attack symptoms. If we blur the lines, people literally die. Not a cute look, my friends. And let's talk about the data. If we don't distinguish between male and female in crime stats or health outcomes, the data becomes a giant pile of useless mush. Yeah. Let's talk about policy. That's what they really want to talk about, right? Fairness in sports exists because of the physiological differences. It's not a feeling, it's lung capacity and bone density, babe. Now, why am I telling you all this? Because the truth is becoming a niche hobby, and we need to make it mainstream again. We need to be able to say, hey, I love you, I respect your journey, but for the sake of science and fairness, we need to acknowledge the biological reality of being a male or a female. It's about integrity. It's about making sure the rules actually apply to people they were written for. We can't have fair play if we can't even agree on who's playing. If this message hit you even a little, share it. Send it to someone who needs to know the real truth, someone who may be confused, because precision helps truth be understood. So pass it along, my friends. What are your thoughts? Leave a comment on the show page and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss tomorrow's show. Do me a favor. Share this episode today. Yes, leave your comments below. And of course, subscribe so that you will not miss any new shows. Like ring that bell on YouTube or go to sundayinasip.com and subscribe to the email list so that I can send you Sunday in a Sip every Sunday. Drop a comment below. I want to hear from you. And email me. I want to hear what you think. I actually do read my emails. And go to sundayinasip.com and subscribe so you don't miss the next Sunday in a Sip next Sunday. Remember this as you talk about this on your coffee break. You can change your hair, you can change your name, and you certainly can change your mind, but you can't vibe your way out of biology. Precision isn't hate speech, my friends. It's just the truth. And the truth is the only thing that's going to keep sports fair and medicine effective. If we lose the meaning of male and female, we lose the ability to actually take care of each other. Now, go forth, be biological, and for the love of God, stop wearing socks with sandals. Thanks for spending part of your day with me. If today's sip gave you something to think about, smile about, or share, pass it on. Be sure to follow the show so we can keep sipping together. Until next time, I'm Marcel. Stay grounded, stay grateful, and I'll see you tomorrow.
You're listening to Daily Sip with Marcel, giving you morning moments of insight, laughter, and a little something to stir the soul.